Hey, Lou. Um, so I'm gonna play some Project Hospital because this is gonna go swimmingly. And I say that because I have now tried several playthroughs of this, and the ones that don't fail fairly early on, um, they're still going, but I don't know what to do with them. So I started this one. Now, I will specify the reason why this hospital has actually already been started. You'll notice it's still day one. Um, I've started this one before the stream because I wanted to set up a new car park. The problem with the existing car park is it's not very hospital-like. It's a lot more clinic-like. Like you would only have like 6 bays for cars. That's not really realistic for a hospital, so I added more bays. Not a problem. Um, what what is a problem is my game bugged. I created this car park, and then I created a rudimentary building just to go over here, just to test it. And then something happened, and and every time that I was dragging a thing, like the delete tool or the wall tool, it would just endlessly mash the left button as fast as humanly possible, to the point where it would, where just moving my cursor around the screen would actually end up deleting everything until there was nothing left. It was disastrous. And I restarted my game, then realized it hadn't auto-saved. But that's fine. So I started another one, and I wanted to just sort of keep building things and to make sure that it wasn't going to bug out again. And it didn't, and I didn't know when to stop. I actually really like this game. I'm just so bad at it. I am just so shit at this game. Now, I have to discuss the elephant in the room. Anyone who's played this game before will know that these don't all belong here. I bought all the DLC for the game when it was last on sale, because, like I said, I enjoyed the game, I'm just not very good at it. It's one of those games that I want to learn how to play properly. And then after I did that, I was like, I wonder what's actually in the Steam Workshop. So I had a look, and it added all these other departments in that actually, like, make sense. Pathology department, so this is like your morgue and autopsy area. Some hospitals do actually have this. In fact, I would endeavor to believe a lot of them do, but I don't work with a hospital, for a hospital. I know absolutely nothing about hospitals, um, other than just like some of the names of departments. I know them, but I don't know like what hospital does what and what the procedure is on a lot of cases. But I added in the pathology department. There's an administrative department. There's plastic surgery department. Because I actually thought, hey, that's actually a neat idea. Urology and nephrology. I'm not going to pronounce that. The otorhinolaryngology. I think there's a demon now just behind me. It's just been summoned. Also, sexual health, gynecology, and oncology. I think the rest of these, yeah, the rest of these came from from the DLC. So I have plenty of stuff I can add. And one thing I noticed from all my previous playthroughs is that I became very size constricted. I would have a reception area that was fine. Reception doesn't need to be too big. I might have gone a little crazy with my reception area up here. But the waiting area for like general practice is actually always cramped. In fact, I had another save. I had another save a moment ago. Actually, hang on. I'll just show you. Hang on. There it is. Here's this one. This waiting area right here. When the day begins, you will have everyone in every seat, and then tons of people will be standing. Yeah. Budget cuts to the healthcare system. Okay. So once all the patients arrive, you'll notice that this waiting area is going to get filled to the extreme, because despite this being like a rather tidy little area, it gets filled up very quickly. It doesn't help by the fact that including the things that I've added, I also added in more insurance companies like Medicare, Research Grant Institute, Red Cross Disaster Relief. I added in basically everything that was in the game. I just added more of, because I just want more game. And you can see the waiting area is already getting rather full. I don't know why I decided to make a really big reception area. It doesn't seem like I really need a big reception area. I only have one receptionist working and she's handling it like a champ. But yeah, here you go. Look. The waiting area just becomes standing room only. And so I realized, okay, I may need a bigger one. So I just decided that I was going to up the ante. Where is it? Twitch Center. Yeah, I named it Twitch Center just so I knew which one was the Twitch playthrough. The other thing is, you notice that the options are actually already here. I couldn't help but notice this down here. Zombies not only on Halloween. And I'm kind of tempted to turn it on. But considering how bad I am at this game normally, I feel like adding in a zombie infection to the world is probably a really bad idea. So I figured I'll just play the game for now, and then I'll put on zombies a little later, I guess. Consider it like an outbreak. This is the first time I've also had to use loans, because seeing as how this area is so much bigger, I've had to spend more money on foundations and whatnot. But I do actually have stuff planned for all this. I have all these rooms laid out that I'm going to build up. And yes, I need to move the page for a lot of things, and I can't even reach some of this stuff. But that's fine. I am basically just... I'm gonna try it, and we're gonna see if things break. Hopefully not patients' arms, but let's be real. I couldn't keep people alive in 2 Point Hospital. I'm not gonna keep people alive in 2 Point Hospital's big bad brother. So what are they? Available examinations, the X-ray and differential diagnosis. Well, I don't have an X-ray department set up yet. That was the next one I was going to do after cardiography, which, as you can see, I was in the middle of setting up. What's going on here? I should probably be styling these things red, considering that this is the cardiography department. All goes there. Yes, yes. And I need a lab analyzer as well. Okay, so I need a table. And lab analyzer. Let's move this bin. Put the analyzer next to the table. Give it a special floor because this is the heart room. And now realizing that this is going to be all for naught if I don't create a waiting room. I know there's actual pillars, but they can't be painted. So I'm making my own pillars, because these ones can't be painted. Actually, I don't have much money. I should really not be wasting it on painting the floor. Oh well, that's not good, is it? It's fine. I have no money again. This is the first time I've actually struggled with money. Let me just play the game for a while. I know that I'm not gonna be able to make like a super large amount of money because I'm waiting for X-ray services and heart services. Yeah, like these two. They're definitely waiting for it, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm currently just getting patients that are both uninsured and using cheapo care. If I can get 10 patients done, I'll get I'll get some money together that'll help me. I could probably fire one of these doctors actually. I'm not really using them both yet. It's 4:30 and we don't have any patients left the rest of the day. You don't have advanced diagnoses. I could probably get rid of you to save a little bit of money. But the second that I get all 10 of those patients, which is not going to be yet because I've got untreated ones, then I may need the other one. Oh, well then I'll rehire you. Hang on. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah, I can rename them, I forgot. Okay. Dismiss. I want to keep the one with advanced diagnosis because they're the ones that'll be good for like special cases, I guess. Obviously. I wonder if I've already screwed this up because of how much I have to pay in the interest. I'll take a little bit more because if I finish making this radiology department, then I can help those extra customers, and all in all, will be good. Probably not a good idea to be serving coffee right in front of the cardiology department. But I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so we have a cardiography department. I also need the X-ray room, which is down here. Set up. Where's the painted rooms? Painted walls are over here. I need a full one. Obviously it goes without saying that I don't know what I am doing, so just bear with me while I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I'm learning. I am learning the game. Is it all that was needed? Wow, I really misjudged how much I needed in this room versus how much I needed in this room. Alright. Now we need a floor. Go with a dark colored tile in here. Okay, I need a radiologist. You're expensive but efficient. Uses free time to study. Very clean shoes. Oh, but you're so expensive. Why can't I get someone who is more efficient at radiology than biochemistry? Because I don't need a biochemist that much. I need radiology. But the only one who's even got like a remotely high radiology skill is up here, Lisa Martin. And if I go with her, it becomes very expensive. I mean, she costs $100 extra per day than the next person. No, we'll go with this one. And we need someone over here too. Cardiology. We can get a decent cardiologist. Oh, that's expensive again though. Okay, so the ones that just have like high skills in cardiology are expensive as shit. Yeah, let's get people who are gonna be late for both ones. Okay. How do I not have a waiting room? What's this supposed to be a waiting room for? What? Oh! Okay, hang on. Hooray! I have money again. That is a downside of not using the pillars. And with that money, we'll pay back 20,000. And we'll go straight on till morning. Renovation of a nearby hospital causes 20% more patients to come. That was right after I fired the last doctor. Oh dear. It'll be fine. Be fine. Be fine. We'll be fine. Here we go. I like how they huddle together here. You know you don't have to sit next to each other if you don't know each other. You don't have to actually do that. You can just sit elsewhere. Yeah, no, I need that other doctor back. That. God damn it. Wow, you're expensive. Oh, because you have a high diagnosis. High acute medicine, high general medicine. Yeah, you're a fellow, though. Well, you're the only one that has advanced diagnoses. Oh god, you're the most expensive. It's fine. We'll just also make you the chief doctor. Oh, you like twins. It's just the only difference is that one of you has hair. I also didn't make these doctor's rooms. These were templates. Just prefabs. Same as the janitor's room. All the other rooms I made myself, though. You can tell because they're shit. Okay, where is my... No, that's the ambulances. I want the insurance. Yeah, so we just have to treat 10 patients per day to get the next grant. Open a medical labs clinic. Medical lab. Oh, that's this one down here, isn't it? Yeah, this is like blood work and whatnot. That will be the next one that I do, but I need to focus on also getting the rest of the things done. Radiology. I also kind of want to have a road that just sort of goes through the hospital here to another car park. I know that's extra fluff, but if I want it, I have to actually do it because I need to know what the size of it is. Clinic patient about to leave. Oh. Are you guys not going... I guess you guys aren't going to be fast enough because, we have the increased influx of patients today. Well, let's hire another doctor. This one doesn't have to... Oh my god, you are useless! Oh, you really are an intern. 0% general medicine, 0% diagnosis. Well, we don't have to get anyone too amazing. Let's get you. No offense. We can always refer ones that require the extra diagnosis. We can always refer them to other people. And actually, you know what I need to quickly do? No, not that one. I want that one. Turn off the show XP. I don't actually really need to see that. It's just numbers. I mean, I can tell that it means that they're gaining XP, which is good, but I don't need to see that just yet. Wow, look at all this money I'm rolling in now. I could probably set up the rest of that radiology department now. I also want to put more stuff in here because this looks so empty, it's sad. Let's put on privacy screens. A mobile medical cabinet. Now I don't want all of them because that's a lot. There we go. Okay, where was I putting X-ray? Oh, but that is X-ray. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay. I don't think I really need any of these other ones just yet. Probably put some elevators in here, actually. I also might need another reception room. If I'm gonna put some, if I'm gonna put, like, road here. In fact, hang on, let me just do that now while I have money. Hang on. How big are the bays? 6. And each bay was 5 wide. Okay. So like that. I wonder if it's worth me putting an ambulance bay on there. And then it's 5 between each part. Because at some point I'm also going to need to put in an ambulance bay. I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to put that yet either. There we go, that looks good. I just realized that it's a very small road. It will be squishy for cars to get in and out of there, but... Well, how big does the road need to be otherwise? It's over only 9. Woof. It has to be a lot bigger. In fact, it actually has to basically absorb this car park. Oh my god, I cannot afford it. I had no idea that doing that car park was going to be so expensive. I just ate $50,000 to make a fluff car park. At least we seem to be on top of the customers. Customers? The patients. I mean, I guess they are kind of customers. They are a form of customer. There we go, look at that. Someone for for cardiology here. I really wanted to make like a more spacious hospital this time, so it's not all cramped and locked in place. But in doing so, I've created a very boring looking hospital. And what I would normally be able to fit in this exact same amount of space, I'd be able to fit a full emergency radiology and medical labs department in here, in this area. And instead, I've now got just the two. Didn't occur to me just how, like, how having it condensed was making this game so much cheaper. But because I have it condensed, I can't expand on it properly. I can't add any more doctor's rooms or anything like this. In this case, I have 5 doctor's rooms. That should be enough, theoretically. And I can always open for a night clinic too. That guy's playing solitaire. Like, what the fuck? Do you not have any paperwork to do? I cannot believe how expensive the creating a road is. Why can't I get rid of this? There we go, that'll do. Hydration check, everyone. Alrighty. We have a lot of patients waiting. I don't need another doctor out, do I? I think I do, but I can't afford one. I can't up my prices, can I? No, because it's all insurance related. I can't change my prices. I feel like I should be able to change them, but... Oh my god. It's like the actual emergency ward. What do you need? What do you mean? We have examinations that are available. In fact, you have an... We can do an X-ray. What do you mean we don't have a department available? We have one. Go wait in the radiology waiting area. Oh, also one of the mods also adds more medical conditions and injuries. Okay, this one we can't actually diagnose. Malaria, 11%. Histoplasmosis, aspergillosis. See, I can pronounce some of these, I just can't pronounce the name of that department. I never slowed down the game enough to realize that you can actually hear the doctors talking. Oh, 68, politician. That one down there. Is just alright. Yeah, I need a... I need fucking medical labs, but I don't have the money for that. I'm just gonna have to let some of these patients walk out. We aren't equipped yet. I spent all my money on a road. And I can't delete that road because it's... Well, why did you... There. I mean, I didn't select one, so... And they left anyway. Oh, because the day's ended, I think. I definitely can't sell this road now, can I? The departments at the bottom of the screen are moving. Most interesting part is the fact that they're staying this like in groups of 2. So these these 2 and these 2 are just shuffling places. I guess this means that ambulances don't respect fake roads that you put in. Well, in that regards, maybe I should turn this then into a hospital, into an ambulance parking. It's being weird. Can't believe how expensive this road was, actually. It's fine though. Once we get a bit more money, I'll be able to fix it up. That's okay. I think you're a radiologist or a sorry, a cardiologist or an X-ray. Guys, so X-ray. What are they? They're not X-rayologists. What are they called? X-ray technicians, probably. Maybe if I make the administration department, maybe I'll be able to change how much I earn from it. Oops. Do not want to play doctor mode. Not right now. Bookmark patients. Switch transparency. Oh. I will say overall this is actually not going too badly. If anyone's curious whether these are going to be elevators. Oh no. Oh no. Remember when I said that this was going smoothly? Well, now it's... Now we're going to be earning a lot. Earning a lot, we're going to be getting a lot of patients. Oh, we missed 2 patients. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I think Medicare's thing is a lot, there's a lot of grants in here. I mean, this one seems to be giving a lot of grants. Actually, no, it's probably this one, the Research Grant Institute, that does a lot of grants. There. Can I fix up the road, please? Because honestly, this just makes me sad. There we go. It's coming along nicely. Why can that rotate, but these ones can't? Oh, well that's just not nice. Oh, okay. Now I see what they did. Alright, now I don't have to do any more road stuff. Oh, yes I do. I didn't put in stripes in the middle of the road. Was that 5? There we go. Perfect. Now, radiology does not have a reception room, do they? No. But I can still put in a clinic reception right here. And we need sliding glass doors. And then glass wall, glass wall, and alright, that should be everything that I should need to cover. And then we need another door. I was using restricted area doors on here, but I probably don't need to. Chair. Chair. Yeah. I need printer, put it on that one, and paper holder, put it there. We'll just put, oh, I don't want, huh? One there like that, one there like that. Cool. Straight on till morning. I should probably put in a proper floor now that I've just, and also exterior walls. Ooh, that's good. More money for me. In fact, let me actually just finish doing the rest of these walls. So. Why can't we be doing this like The Sims, where you just like hold the shift button and it just does the whole thing? Oh, I missed a couple of walls, hang on. Windows. Let's put some windows in too. Should probably be using these tall windows that actually have blinds on them, but you know, it's fine. I didn't realize that there was a window to the bathroom. It's like, oops, I didn't realize because I expanded this way. What's flickering? Missing required rooms. What rooms? We have doctor's offices, reception. One waiting room, which is over here. I don't understand. What am I missing? Let's try putting them down again. Reception. Reception. Oops. Waiting area. Wait, how do I now put the ones that I've already got idle in there? You're kidding me. That's what the problem with the room was? Let's quickly swap them around. Just realized that one was better than the other, more skilled. Let's put the one that has like more to offer right at the front door, and the one that has less to offer at the back door. I'm now curious to see which way the patients go. Do they all use the same door still, or do some of them go the other way? Okay, well that was staff, but they're probably going to go the same way. Okay, they're all still going the same way. Ugh. What numpty gave them the wrong treatment? Rachel Davy. Or Davis. How do you pronounce that? Sinusitis. I was about to say, is that a thing? But it must be, because this game, even mods, they try to keep it accurate. Actually, something I noticed when I got the DLC that gave me infectious diseases, I noticed it was advertising COVID. And I guess, fair enough, it is an infectious disease. But I never would have guessed that it would advertise COVID specifically for infectious disease in this game. And it does actually make me wonder, when did infectious disease DLC come out then? If it's specifically trying to advertise it. Also, I can't tell if, like, looking at these pictures that are on the store page, I can't tell whether or not I'm doing something stupid then, or if, like, I don't know. Because I'm looking at these and, like, the bathrooms have, are like, bigger stalls. The rooms themselves are, like, smaller. I don't know, maybe I've actually just made the rooms too big, or maybe it's just not detailed enough to really notice. Okay. Department of Infectious Diseases. 2020. "2019 is when it actually started. Okay, so Department of Infectious Diseases actually came out when COVID-19 hit. Also, hospital services, I think. Yeah, hospital services had an administrative. So that was 2020. Infectious diseases was 2020. Oh, they were busy. Traumatology. Traumatology 2020. Ah! And Doctor Mode 2019. And this game came out 2018. So they released 3 DLC in a year. But all the DLC is less than $10 except for hospital services, which is 11. I don't think I really needed to wait for a sale, to be honest, but if no DLC has come out since 2020 and is now 2025, I'm going to assume this game is probably not getting... Never mind! I was going to say this game's probably not getting any updates, but no, actually it is. On April 11th, there was a patch 42 released. Fixed parts of the X-ray machine refunded twice when deleting it. So when was the last, like, actual big thing? Bunch of patches. Okay, I don't actually know when, like, the last big update was, other than when they added the Steam Deck support. And that was patch 39, 2022. I mean, they look like they are doing updates at least. It's just not as like super consistent as I thought. Well, actually, no. As soon as I saw that the last DLC was in 2020, I started to think that it was abandoned. But no, actually, this is getting updates. Anyway, so sinusitis, influenza B, or influenza A. They think it's sinusitis. Well, if we do a chest auscultation and a nasal cavity inspection, that's definitely going to solve the give us an answer. Just realized the floor is a different color. Well, now that I know that the floor's a different color, I need to fix that quickly. I must be using the white floor then, not colored ones. Yeah, alright. You got me. What? Oh! I'm using light-colored tiles. Oh. Nope. You did this now. We have a lot of patients waiting. Oh dear. I hope we'll get through them all. I mean, it looks like we're doing alright, though. We have 13 treated patients and no one's walked out. Or died. That's also important, the fact that no one has died. Tell you what, having all of these patients here is actually making me nervous. Let's add another doctor in here. We'll get this one for the advanced diagnoses. Possible diagnoses: ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, or they're lactose intolerant. Well, excessive flatulence, abdominal cramps, bloating, and diarrhea. I mean, I don't know anything about Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but from what I've heard of lactose intolerance, it does sound like lactose intolerance. Again, I don't actually have anything that can help with this. Oh, I can, if I change what doctor that they go to, I can give them a differential diagnosis. And If I finish setting up the radiology department, I can add in the CT scan, but I really should also work on getting a medical lab going so that way I can get stool and blood samples taken. Whoa, that was an expensive CT machine. Hold on a second. Actually, that was probably also me hiring the doctor, thinking about it. Oh, man. Yeah, we probably don't need 4 elevators. I don't actually know how quick an elevator is. I've never made one, but let's assume that it's not slow. Can't afford it. Did I really screw myself over by buying that CT machine? That was so expensive, though. No, it's got to be the fact that I have the extra doctor on hand. They moved again. Oh my god, look, someone actually used the door! Sorry, that actually made me pretty happy to see that they are actually using that door. That guy's a little stupid, though. He went all the way over there for that, but... I suppose the reception area is mainly for that. None of these other departments have reception rooms, do they? No. Oh, there is actually for general surgery. And internal medicine. And ortho... Okay, sure. Hang on, don't I have cardiology? Oh, it's cardiology unit, not cardiology office. Okay. Well, I can always change the reception room over at some point to something else. How big does the elevator room have to be? Because I should probably stick an elevator over here. Oh, it fits snugly in there. Look at that. Alright. Elevator planner. Perfect. Should probably make a common room for my staff, but seeing as how I can't afford anything at the moment, let's not do that. How many how many of these rooms can I fit in here? Because maybe I should just absorb the CT room and make it part of the next building. So 1, 2, and then it gets an extra side over there. And how many could I stick over here? 1. Yeah. 1, 2. Because they're actually the same size as these rooms. And then I'm kind of stuck with this little extra hallway here. Unless 1, 2. Oh no, not a chance. Doing it this way is the best way. So we still haven't figured out what it was. Vomiting, excessive flatulence, and diarrhea. Vomiting? I can't afford a CT room. She's 86. We can probably assume that she's not only just finding out that she's lactose intolerant. Let's assume it's Crohn's disease. So we managed to help 36 patients, and 36 patients had to leave. No, hold on. No, we had 36 patients walk in, and we served all of them. Just before clinic hours ended. That was actually pretty good. thought for a second there wasn't a cross on that door. Patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. Well, now we're getting 46 patients. That's more than we had a moment ago. But the payments are going to be down, so I'm going to keep that in mind. More patients, but less pay per patient. Well, if we can handle all 40, then we'll get a government grant for this. Oh no. Okay. Patient got worse because a wrong diagnosis was treated. So she's lactose intolerant, and she managed to get to 86 years old and is retired before realizing that she can't drink milk. Which, congratulations, means your treatment is diet modification. Basically, stop drinking milk. How do you get to 86 years old and not know that you're lactose intolerant? Especially when your symptoms from lactose intolerant is diarrhea and flatulence, fine. But vomiting? That's such a dramatic thing to happen that I'm surprised that you wouldn't know. But hey, now you do. Kind of thinking that, given that they don't really use this reception area, I may end up just absorbing that reception area and turning it into another room. I can leave the door here, but can move this direction. Because this is already 5, possibly even 6 tiles. At the very least, I think we should get rid of this employee. I know her salary isn't that large, but no one uses their reception area anyway, so I think I had like 1 patient use it, and seeing as how the reception area is not a blanket reception area, it's just for that department, he had to walk all the way back down here anyway to get to here. He may as well have, instead of walking all the way up and then all the way down, he should have just walked in through the door and used that reception area. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. No clear diagnosis. Bacterial tonsillitis, viral tonsillitis, or chronic tonsillitis. Well, for starters, I think it might be tonsillitis. Fever, red swollen tonsils, sore throat, headache, suppurative tonsils, and nasal congestion. Oh man, I really need that medical lab. But I can start with a differential diagnosis. We'll change your doctor to Christopher Foster, and he can do a differential diagnosis for you. That might at least be able to sway the numbers a bit better than a 34, 33, 33. Hooray! Money. Oh god, did it just increase how many patients I get in a day? Oh please! Please, I've had enough! Oh, I wonder actually if it's a fixed number regardless of what departments you have. like, I'm getting 46 patients a day, but I only have 2 departments running. So I wonder if it's 46 patients condensed to those 2 areas. But if I opened a lab, or actually no, even better, if I opened a general surgery department or a plastic surgery department, I wonder if it'd be 46 patients spread across those departments, which would probably then make it easier if that is the case. Something to consider, I guess. Also, 41 treated patients, 46 came in, but 0 untreated? Okay, it wasn't enough. We didn't learn enough. Well, we have a 2% higher chance on the bacterial tonsillitis, so we'll start there. And we'll give you antibiotics, antipyretics, and NSAIDs. That should help. Yeah, so the CT scanner, yeah, it's 34,900. So 35,000. That's why that room was so fucking expensive. Alright, well, we're not doing that. We are getting ourselves a new building. And in that building we had a lab, medical lab. We need a door to this area, so double sliding doors. And then glass walls on each side. I now need to fix the waiting room scale. What? Oh, it hit it, okay. So we want a hematology lab. A microbiology lab. And I need to make the building bigger. Because we also need a histology lab. And then a cleaning closet. I'm making this because I realize we also will probably want a restroom. Can I just copy paste what I have over here, please? Actually, thank you. Pretty please. Copy. And then we paste. Ta-da! Cool beans. Though I want to change the wall color in here to blue. Because now we're working in a lab building. Whoa. Bit of a kick. I'm gonna need a lab sink. Bookcase. Multiple lab desks, because we're going to need a thermal cycler. Can I get another bookshelf in here, actually? There we go. We're going to need a printer, glassware, sample fridges, another lab cabinet, and RBA. Oh. There we go. Oh, I need stools in front of these two. I put stools in here. Why is it not enough? Oh no, it is enough. Okay. Can't afford it? Okay, well at the very least, I can fix up this to be the microbiology lab. Should pretty much be the same things. Okay, not quite exactly the same. I need different equipment in. But, for the most part, it is the same. Okay, we're gonna need a microscope. Whatever the hell this is. A microbiological incubator. And a fume hood. Not enough funds. How much do I need? About 2,000. Okay, I'll let myself accrue some money first, and then we'll continue from there. Hydration check. I just did it again. I was like, why can't I move the camera? And I realized that I'm clicking on the projector. Well, let's do abdominal palpitation in order to check this. So we have abdominal cramps, nausea, and excessive flatulences. This can either be giardiasis? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Or lactose intolerance again. We'll do an abdominal palpitation. We'll just see how we're going. God, I really need more money so I can finish the labs up here. Alright, it's lactose intolerance. All in all, this hospital's actually not going too badly. Obviously, there's definitely stuff I need to touch up, like I'm seeing right here. There's actually some wall I never painted. And in fact, it looks like I haven't painted here either. Yeah. But it doesn't actually seem like it's going too badly at the moment. We have a lot of patients coming through. Alright. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of things. Diarrhea, abdominal cramps, or excessive flatulence. Oh, that sounds like lactose intolerance. Well, it can be, or it can be Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis, or amoebiasis, or giardiasis. I need a blood lab. But I don't have a blood lab. A differential diagnosis could help. Yeah. Change doctors and get you to get a differential diagnosis. It might help. Well, it knocked a couple of things out. We'll just give him a bit of everything. Well, they believe it's most likely to be lactose intolerance, so we will give him lactose intolerance medication. It's mainly diet modification, and I'm already giving him stuff to help with the cramps and the diarrhea. Look, his insurance is cheapo care. I can't exactly give him, like, a lot of care, I guess. He'll come back tomorrow and he's going to tell me that, oh, you didn't do it right. Hold on, Walter White wants my help. Influenza A or Influenza B? Well, the rating on B is a lot higher than A. If we change doctor, we can get a differential diagnosis. With those two options, it's probably going to come out pretty easily. That's a lot of symptoms he's got. Sneezing, coughing, sore throat, headache. When this does just sound like the flu. Oh, he has to leave. Clinic hours ended. Come back tomorrow. If you're still alive. Hmm. I didn't really earn any money either. It's holiday time. A lot of people are leaving the city, so 15% less patients arrive per day. Well, that's not going to be helpful, is it? No, it's not going to be helpful in the slightest. Which one's the blood lab? The hematology one. That's the first one I made. Yeah, I didn't really think about it, but yeah. Also, I really only added that extra computer for fluff. You don't actually have to work there. Okay, so we were missing a fume hood in this room. Whoops, I picked up the chair. And then we need basically everything in this room. So, oh no, let's copy the other room that was less expensive. Okay. That's actually everything. Alright. Oh, no, wait, the room changed. Of course it did. Histology lab. Okay. Get rid of all the machines. We need a microscope and a printer, a lab analyzer, and a medical centrifuge, which is huge. We also need a stool analyzer, so that's going to go there. Now I've got to find room for this medical centrifuge. Maybe we'll get rid of this other desk. The other computer. Because we really only need one, I should think. There we go. And now we also want a master scientist. Actually, they're all master scientists. Okay. Well, the cheapest one is this one. I think I'd rather... If I'm going to have to get an expensive person, I think I'd rather get one that has advanced biochemistry instead of USG. There we go. What did I use to make the last one? Oh, well, I didn't actually. The prefab made it for me, but in any case, it was this one. And what was the floor? It was this one. May as well have some consistency. Okay. What door did I... I keep saying, what did I use? I didn't do shit. Okay, that looks fine. Ta-da! We now have a janitor's room in here too. Manager? Oh, okay. So now we have one of everything. The only thing we're actually missing in both rooms is actually a common room, but we should be alright. Now, I also wanted to ditch this reception room. It was a bad idea. The logic behind it was solid. It did not pan out the way I wanted it to. We're also going to get rid of the CT room, but we're going to move it over here instead. And then we're going to ditch all of this and all that. And we're going to get more doctor's rooms. Because holy shit, do we need doctors. What was that? Oh, an employee leveled up. They're now an attending. Congratulations on your promotion. All these people suck. I'm getting this one. And one more. I'd like more advanced diagnosis. Oh, fucking hell. $616, $620. I changed my mind. I want a cheapy doctor, please. Very cheapy. Alright. Now I also want to spend some of my money fixing this room. Because I've never actually seen anyone wait an excessive amount of time here. So what I'm actually going to do is scrap that. Oh, someone is sitting in that chair. Could you? No. No, they're not. Oh, someone's about to be sitting in that chair. Yep, there they are. Get rid of that. And then, as soon as that guy's gone through the door... Okay. What was I using it? Oh yeah, I was just using this stuff. Okay. We need a new door. Not there, we don't. We need a new door. Glass wall, glass wall. Now, the reason why I want to do this is because I actually want to make a little courtyard area out here. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. Because I just thought it would be nice to have, like, more decorative stuff just outside. Just here. Outdoor objects. Bush, bush, bush. I can rotate them. Oh, glass fence. Outdoor benches. Flowers. Trees. A tall tree. Tree small. Small flowers. Oh, I just saw how to change the color of the flowers. There we go. Oh, isn't that nice? I love the fact that I have like this shitty, exposed ground and walls inside and outside the property, but then I've got this nice little courtyard I've made. I have the money. Let's fix it now. I was just hoping that there was some kind of hotkey that I was just missing, but no. There we go. Now it just looks really empty, but... Oh, I didn't put a floor in here. Hold on a minute. Floor. There we are. Decorations, furniture and accessories. It's unfortunate those are the only benches that we actually have. There's either these benches that do not look comfortable, or these benches. I guess we have sofas, but I don't think that's quite right. We do fold... no, not fold-out chairs. Fancy chairs. There we go. Still should make a common room somewhere for the staff. I mean, assuming that the 7 doctor's offices that I have are able to take the strain, I should be able to put the common room down here instead then. Bit of a walk for these guys, I guess, but can always put another one up there. You know what? Let's just do it. Common room. Need wall, wall. Kitchen sink. Oh yeah, lockers. Right here. Put up. Oh, hang on. Coffee machine. That's important. Locker. don't think if there's anything else I could add in here to make it better for staff. I think this is probably enough. We'll put in a nice floor. And some better walls, I think. There we go. And watch all the staff members run to it. I mean, I guess the clinic hours have ended, so they're not really needed anywhere else other than the common room. Hydration check, by the way. Look, bit of lag there. Where is it? There it is. The other vending machine. Patient numbers and insurance are back to normal. Well, we are anticipating 65 patients today, so let's hope my 7 rooms can handle it all. Oh, look at them all go. And here they all come. You know, I probably have enough room there over by the other door. Did he just walk through the garden? Yes, he did. Oh, fair enough, I guess. Can't expect people to walk around it. But, are they going... Oh yeah, they're going all the way to the common room. Maybe I need to quickly make one over in their building. What was I saying? Not that all the dinging from the next patient, please. Oh yeah, I have enough space up there over by the other door. Actually, I could probably stick another doctor's office in there if I want. But I feel like after I've added 7 GPs... I feel like at that point I've probably got enough, and they just need to be trained to be faster. Thing is about this machine is I kind of want to have like a second room in that room. Yeah. Oh god, that's so expensive. Undo it, undo it. It's too expensive. We can do this one. I need an equipment table. Put that one there. Shockwave therapy. PC can go on there. Medical lamp. Equipment cabinets. There it is. My brain stopped working for a second. I couldn't find it. Sink. Printer. Office chair. Bookcase. And a stool. Which is the wrong colour. There we go. Anything else? Probably not. Door. Door with window. What? Wasn't I just doing this? I guess it just didn't do it all. Oh, but I guess I wasn't scrolling all the way back. Okie dokie. Floor. Light colored tiles. Hey, look, it's this stat, USG. Okay. Let's not make the next room until I actually find out I need it. Because I'm not even convinced that I even need that room I just built. But I mean, I'm getting the money, so... Man, I'm getting all the rewards right now. I want to make a common room in this building, just because they're running all the way down here. By the time they get here, they got to go back again, so... I'll be nice to them and I'll build them a new common room. The sink. Coffee machine. Produce. Trying to think, but I don't think there is anything else. So. No, right. I haven't put the walls down yet. There you go. Well, while I'm at it, I may as well put this down too. Oh man, that's actually taking money from me. Let's not do that. There we are. Oh, hang on. There we go. She looks quite nice now. And this is definitely my biggest hospital to date. Not in terms of rooms, but just size in general. Because I've done ones that have all of the radiology rooms set up. Though I don't think I've actually gone any further than that, so... If I can actually put in these remaining 3 radiology rooms, I'd probably actually then reach further than I've ever done before. It was good to see that I mean, he could have gone through the building, I suppose, but it's good to see that because I have a second building here, they do actually take the time to go over to that door. Gee, when I was looking at the decorations, didn't I see like a fence? Iron fences. Iron fence, glass fence, rope fence. Oh, interesting. Wow, they do not work together. I'm going to assume... Okay, well, he just went straight over the top of it. I guess it's because it's not an actual wall. Thing is, right, they're probably not going to use these chairs and benches that I've just stuck in the corridors, though, because everyone who's here is either staff or a patient. You don't have someone who is a visitor, because we don't have anyone to visit. Also, this waiting area is now getting ridiculously big. Ridiculously busy, too. Could you imagine if any of these guys actually had an infectious disease? Because I can't treat it, so I wouldn't know. They would just show up, and then, like, one of them sneezes, and everyone here is fucked. Also, did the cleaner really just leave the mop and bucket? Okay, she is actually around. You know what I need to do? I need to save. Because this was where I left it at before. My lord. Like, I had autosaves, obviously, but I hadn't actually saved in so long that it could have gone really badly. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Look, with 78 patients showing up, how are you actually supposed to deal with that? Like, we powered through to 52, 53 patients, right? 53, 54 patients that we managed to actually handle today, but then 25 had to leave. How are you actually supposed to deal with 78 patients? I was going to say customers again. I don't know how you deal with it. I don't know, but I realize that my money situation's actually sorted. A murderer has escaped prison, possibly resulting 0% increase in homicides? Ah? Okay. Also, as a hospital, a dead person can not an awful lot can really be done, unless you're referring to the pathology department that I could potentially be making. Or maybe someone in the patient's area is just gonna go on a stabbing spree the second everyone shows up. Congratulations on your level up. Richard Johnson. This patient needs a hysterectomy? Oh my god, look at this. Treatment for patient's diagnosis is not available. Hysterectomy. Make it work quickly. The patient is getting ready to leave. Available treatments for uterus. This patient has uterus cancer. The possible diagnoses were beef tapeworm and uterus cancer. Okay, well, they went with uterus cancer despite having a high percentage in beef tapeworm. And the treatment is a hysterectomy. What room would I need for a hysterectomy? Required hospitalization, regular hospitalization. So I need a bed for a start. I probably need general surgery. Yeah. Requires staff with skills. Obstetrician. Anesthesiologist. Oh, sorry. Anesthesiology. Gynecologist. Medical surgery and medical surgery. Because you need 2 doctors. I'm sorry, Rachel Walker, but there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to get a surgical room set up just for that. You're probably going to have to go to another hospital. Oh my god, you're uninsured and you pay $3,600? Is this where all the money in this game comes from? Is dealing with patients that have like really big issues like this? I guess so. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to send you home with all of these different medications because I don't have a way of getting hysterectomies done yet. That I have money, but even then that's not gonna be enough. I really wish that if a doctor can't do a differential diagnosis, I really wish it would redirect them to another doctor who can automatically. But damn, they don't. I'm sorry, Rachel Walker, I really am, but I cannot get that going in the time span that you would need. I don't even know what you would even need. You need a general surgery department, I should think. Or Or actually, do you need... No. No. You probably need an oncology office, don't you? Or maybe not. It didn't actually say that you needed that. You're gonna need a pathology department soon. That is bad taste. That's a bad taste. Yeah, no, I think she needs a general surgery department, but I don't have one of those ready. And I was kind of expecting I was going to put more things like a neurology department, cardiology department. I was going to start putting these down here, and then like the next floor up can have surgery stuff. The fact that every single one of them needs waiting rooms is actually kind of annoying. But I did get a mod that lets me go higher than the normal floor cap. Because, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. Purchase 2 ambulances. Well, okay, how about... Can I buy one? How do I buy one? Whoops. Oh, in here. I don't know why I'm not allowed to put it over there, but... Ambulance has not been unlocked yet. Alright, never mind. I could probably start putting elevators in. Surprisingly not as expensive as I thought it would be. I'd have some dead space then behind the elevator. I suppose I could use that for whatever room is above it. The fact that the elevator planner required a very specific amount of space, but then the elevators themselves are actually smaller than that. Alright, fine. If you're gonna be like that, we'll be like that. Elevator. Wow, the floor is dirty. Alright, so do you want to add a new floor to the hospital? Elevators will be extended. Copy floor tiles from the current top floor. Copy walls from the current top floor. Yes. How much is that going to cost me? Nothing, apparently. And when it meant walls, it actually means everything. So I could literally just snippet the whole... I guess if you're making like several floors of surgery rooms, I guess fair enough. But I am not. So I can probably destroy all of these walls. That being said, it didn't actually cost me anything to do this, so it's not really that bad if I accidentally do that. Alright, so I'm thinking that this new floor can be used for surgery. General surgery. I am aware that the things are off, but it should be fine. I can fix the windows one later. So, what do I need for general surgery? I need a waiting room, obviously. Then I'll need general surgery offices and a reception. Okay, well we can start with the reception. thinking this time we use the color blue. Clear that wall. Probably don't need to separate them this time, because the first reception area is when everyone like mentions that they're not feeling well and all that sort of stuff. The general surgery one, it's pretty much a given. You're there because you need surgery. So, a restricted area door. Card files. Office chairs. You get the printer. You get the paper holder. And everyone gets a computer. I wonder if I should be using these counters, because I know it's got the same description. Except it doesn't mention the nurse, it just says it will create a workspace. Yeah. So there's the reception area. Ooh, I have my floor down button. That's new for me. Alright, so we have the reception area now. for general surgery. What's the next bit I need? General surgery officers. I should probably fill the waiting room actually. I don't quite know how I want the room layout to be. Probably like this, is what I'm thinking. Huh. Oh. I was about to say, interesting how they're all green except for these two, which are blue, and then I realized it's because there's someone sat in every single one of them. Alright. What's next? General surgery office. How big does that need to be? 4 by 4. Can I get a prefab of it so I can see what it is supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like exactly what you think it does. Whoa. So let's put a receptionist up here. And we'll put a doctor in here. Wait, which one do I want? Operative surgery or anesthesiology? I think I want both, don't I? Unlock vacant rooms. Unlock by completing insurance stuff. Wait, so there's more rooms and... Oh dear. I probably want this one. Open clinic at any specialized department. Alright. Sorry, guys. But until I can actually get this working, there isn't much point. In fact, I'm actually going to scrap everything in this room because I don't think I even need this room. Alright. Oh, it did this one too. Of course, it's the same hospital, so why wouldn't it? Orthopedy, internal medicine. This is for hospitalization, though. Oh, I've been duped again. There we go. Well, so there's the specialist thing. And I don't know how many of these I'll actually get, so I'm just going to go with the one doctor for now. It's moving again. I don't know why they keep moving like that. Maybe it's because I've got too many? I don't know. Ba-dum, ba-dum. I've got so many people that are going to leave, but like, how do I keep them here? I have so many doctor's rooms, and yet it's not enough. Itching. That could be literally anything. That is literally anything. Anything else? Skin allergy test, that's probably a good one. That's probably all we'll need to do, is just these ones. I wonder, what if I was to offer my services during the night? I wonder if that would work. Clinic is now open overnight. Clinic patients are now accepted 24/7. Master janitor. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need someone scanning, doing x-rays throughout the night too. I spent a lot on doctors, let's not go too crazy. And a cardiologist at night. I don't know if oh, fine, let's get one of these as well. Cheap one. And we should also get people to work here during the night as well. This is very expensive now because I've just hired basically everyone twice over. The only ones I haven't done is general surgery. Because I have yet to see anyone actually do that, so since no one is actually taking that department, there's no point in me running it during the night just yet. All these people are going to get paid a lot for nothing tonight, but then hopefully tomorrow it'll be better. We are accepting patients throughout the night. I don't have to tell anyone that, do I? It just does it? I mean, it said it would do it, but who knows? Let's see. Well, so we do have people coming in during the night. It's probably not going to be enough to offset the cost of all of the staff, but the fact that we do have people coming in during the night is a good thing. How many people am I running during the night? 3, 4, only 4 doctors. Okay. Oh, okay. So people are using it, though not too many. Though I may need to get a second doctor soon. I'm just seeing 4 or 5 patients. Okay. Congratulations. You've just qualified for a second doctor. What have you got? What? General surgery, anesthesiology. Okay, well, there's none here. Let's just get someone who has advanced diagnosis. There we go. And then the chief of doctor can be the person who has the advanced diagnosis. Because it turns out that people do actually use this, or use the doctors here. General surgery doesn't appear to actually yield any surgery in it, unless I'm just misunderstanding what that department does. Okay, well there's the hospitalization stuff. I unlocked that, which is good. But I don't actually know what this does. But for the moment it seems like we're accruing patients, but at a rate where I'm not too concerned. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen that much money before. And it looks like we're actually getting through patients properly. I mean, I'm still missing like 30 patients, and there's definitely not 30 patients currently in my waiting room. I'm guessing that they're the ones that are coming through the night. And because I've split up how many patients I can see during the day and how many I can see during the night, I think I actually just fixed the problems. I'll find out soon, because day shift will be ending soon. Well, in another like 4 hours soon, but I just went back to the Project Hospital store page, and I'm just looking at some of these pictures here, and this hospital on the store page has actually got a terrace, which actually looks really cool. But one thing I noticed is that I don't see any people. I don't see them in any of these pictures, except for the ones that actually have internals. And it makes me wonder whether or not they have them turned off or something. Oh no, there are people in this picture. But they're on the ground floor, not on the terrace. Yeah, because, like I said, they don't wander. They go where they need to go, and that's it. So you don't have people going onto any terraces, or like what I have here, where I have this little garden between the two buildings. No one will actually sit on those benches because that's a very specific number. Because they don't wander. They just go where they need to go, and that's that. Which is kind of disappointing, but at the same time, who lingers at a hospital when they don't need to be there? No one goes to the hospital just to chill on the terrace. The only people that will actually like go to these decorative places are staff and students, I should think. I think I need another cleaner. Actually, this is getting quite dirty. I also appear to be making a profit still, so this is actually going nicely. So, yeah, I guess it would be nice if the doctors and nurses, like if they were on a break, if they would actually like just go places, like the terraces in the store page picture, or the little garden that I've made. That would be nice. But at the end of the day, the only people who would do that, like I said, are your doctors and nurses and students. You're not going to get patients doing that, or visitors. Oh, I suppose you could get visitors actually doing it. I don't know, maybe visitors will actually do it. I don't actually know what facilities are set up in these hospitals, but the one that has terraces, that building is 4 stories tall, so... And has a hospital symbol on the top. Hospital? A helipad symbol on top. I don't know. I'm going to assume they've already left because I don't see them. Well, I suppose this is as good a time as any to end the stream for the night. Because I do actually have work in the morning. Where is this dude? Where are you, dude? There you are. Oh, you're upstairs. I wonder if these people are actually waiting here during the night for a doctor to show up. I think they are. I think these are patients that are actually showing up in the middle of the night to go to the general surgery place. But then how are they getting to the waiting room? There's no reception area open. General surgery is closed during the night. I don't know. See, this kind of looks a bit like a chemist of some kind. This area here. Hmm. Oh my god, there's just so many people. I was like, I was proud of myself for making such a large reception area because I knew I was gonna get lots of patients in a reception waiting area, and then it's just, it didn't matter. There are so many people here regardless. Even with 7 doctors, it's not enough. Alright, I gotta go to bed. Have a good morning, I guess, if that's where. Morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. Apocalypse. Fuck, I don't know, what else is there? Have a good colonization of a new world. If you're watching this from some kind of arc, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm waffling. Good night. Farewell. Have a good one. Wait, huh? What is difficult? Their only symptom is fatigue. And there are 38 pages of diagnosis, basically just everything. HIV. Post-COVID checkup. I saw one of those earlier, actually. Not on the save, but... Sunburn. Hangover. This patient has a hangover. This patient has sunburn. I guess, you have quite a few, like, description stuff, and then you've just got basic ones. There are a lot of diseases in this because of that mod. I can't even begin to imagine how many were in the base game. Anyway, so they have fatigue. Well, physical examination for a start. We can't do an audiogram. Blood pressure measurement, that's a good one. Into the heart and lungs. Nope, this one doesn't have a description and it works. I don't want to do a neurological testing because... Oh, that's... Yeah, information about the patient's central nervous system. Yeah, probably not. Check that. Blood draw. Oops. It's probably all that we really need. I thought you said we couldn't do that. Oh, audiometry with ENC. An audiogram. Well, that wouldn't work anyway. Will not be helpful anyway. Okay, that's probably gonna be enough. That's probably enough tests. They have a hangover. You stupid woman. Oh, I'm really tired all the time. It's because you got a hangover. Get some rest. I don't think we need anything more than just rest. Oh, fuck it. Rehydration. Drink water. Have some rest. Alright. On that, I'm gonna end it here. I gotta go to bed. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get enough sleep for work tomorrow. I never get enough sleep for work tomorrow. Oh, shut up. Alright. Good night. I'm out of here. Leaving on the bombshell of a patient who came to the hospital complaining of fatigue and was just drunk. Actually, you know what? That's probably a very realistic thing, thinking about it. Oh well. Have I tested them for Ligma? Really? And no, I decided that a patient who... I mean, I guess we didn't do a smell test whether or not they were drunk, but no, I did not. And you can take that joke and shove it.